ACT Math Tutoring Packet Answer Key Part 7. So this is the last of my tutoring packets. For those who haven't seen it, it goes very, very quickly. You want to pause it right now, try these two problems, then watch the video. And I go through them quickly, not nearly in as much detail as I should, so I apologize. Yeah, that's it. This is math subjects about statistics and probability. You should know what all those words across the top mean: average, median, mode, counting principle, and probability. To find the average, for this, they just throw out the lowest score: 78 plus 83 plus 84 plus 93. Divide them all by 4. And you should get 84.5. Over here is the classic way you see this asked: 65 plus 73 plus 81 plus, get out of here, 82 plus x divided by 5 has to equal 80. A lot of people like to just guess and check. That's fine. Here, an intelligent guess would be 99. This is a possible answer, but it's very unlikely. I haven't seen it often at all. But if you cross multiply, it's another way to do it. You will get 99. Data set has 5 points. The mean, median, mode are all 10. 4 of the 5 points are 8, 10, 10, and 15. What's the 5th point? We could do it like we did before, where we add them up, put an X, the previous problem. The mode has to be 10, so there might be an 8, might be a 15. You plug those in, you find out it isn't. So if the mean is 10, I look at this and I say, I think it's going to be 7. I try it, and it turns out I'm right. How did I get that? Well, the mean is 10. 7 and 8 is 3 short and 2 short. 15 is 5 long, so those balance out. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's fine. It's not uncommon. Finding the median means put them in order first: 21, 33, 33. Cannot tell you how many people get this wrong, and it's very upsetting because it's not a hard problem. 42, 67, 79. They're just in a rush. So take your time, get the problem right. Cross off the ends and get to the middle. There you go. It's called the fundamental counting principle, number 146. For a problem like this, you just multiply them up. You'll get 72. Same thing over here. We have 125 and 100 to choose from. It's going to be one of each. Just multiply them. Done. Seen this with paths in the woods and bike paths and food at a restaurant, 4 different meats and 3 different crusts and things like that. And now probability. What's probability we don't pick white if we have 8, 6, and 6? Well, on the bottom is 20, 8, 6, and 6. And not white is 14. So we do a little math and we get 7/10. This is a little bit simpler over here. The 40 dogs at the animal shelter, 12 are purebred. What's the probability if we pick a purebred if we just grab one? Well, we have 12 possibilities for purebred and 40 dogs. Do the math and you should get 3 out of 10, which is 30%. That's it for the tests. These are additional problems. Originally I called them stretch problems because I thought they'd be hard. But they turn out some to be hard and some not to be so bad. So I'll buzz through them. This is a cross multiplication problem. Nobody can get this, it seems, because they just look at it the wrong way. Cross multiply and solve, or guess and check from here, and you'll get -5. Over here you have a circle with a 6, 8, 10. That means the radius is 10. And then, the diameter is 10, therefore the radius is 5. The area of the circle, therefore, is pi times 5 squared, 25 pi. Now this one is just brutal. He makes 24 calls, and then he makes 29 calls, especially when your computer keeps deleting ink. 34, dot, 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 it goes on forever. You have to add them all up. You got to get to 20 days, and you'll find out that at the end you have 119. And you can just add all them up in your calculator, but what I do is I add these two together, and I say, oh, that makes 143, I believe. Yeah, 143. And there's 10 pairs like that if you listed them all out. So it's just 143 times 10. This is the first day of school, third grade students, 5 new words to spell, same idea. After that, he gave students 3 new words to spell. The first 20 days, how many new words had he given the students to spell? So you just got to sit down and blast it out. He had 5 on day 1. My computer's gone kaflooey. And then 3 more every day after that. Well, that's 19 times 3, plus the original 20. And that'll get you to 77. Not on the list, so the original is not 20, my bad. Plus the original 5, so 5, and my computer's still giving me a hard time. It'll give you 62. 5 plus 19 times 3, 62. This one's fun. A little bit of algebra for you on both of these. You take this equation, you turn it into b minus a, and realize that that equals -2. -2 to the 4th is 16. Done. This one's just algebraic in nature. 20 minus 8 plus 2y equals y plus 9. Y equals, it's going to be 12, subtract it, -3. Which is wrong, I think. Unless I've made a mistake on my answer key. I should get 6. What did I do wrong? With the y over, 20 minus 8. Yeah, it looks like it's 3 to me. Let's check -3 to me. 4 minus -3 is 7. -3 plus 6, 9 is 6. 20 minus 14 is 6, so the answer is -3. I'll have to go back and fix my answer key. We'll make this one -3. It's one of the reasons I'm doing the video is because I'm worried about finding mistakes. Bag contains 6, 5, yellow, so on and so on, which is 6 out of 18. Just like the problem we did earlier, we're going to add to it top and bottom, plus x, because when you add marbles, you add red marbles, you add to the top and bottom. You want to get that to 3 out of 5. Cross multiply or guess and check, and you'll get F. This one I really don't have a clean answer for. Class of n students works and blah, blah, blah. I'd throw some real numbers in, see where it takes you, but you will find y out of n points higher. Real solutions, guess and check. A lot of people try and factor this. Don't. You'll do it wrong. It's absolute value, so I mean, just plug them in. You'll find out that plus and minus 1 work. One of the harder log problems I've ever seen. We're going to forget this side and just call it y for now. And we're going to mash these two together. The minus means we can divide, and we'll get log base 2 of 8 equals y. 2 to the y is 8. Therefore, y is 3. Plug it back in at the end there. Log 5 of x equals 3. 5 to the 3 is 125. Tricky. This one, most people just do this, and the only thing we're looking for here is to be as methodical as possible. And really carefully add up the numbers, and you should get 20. Same thing over here. So we sit down and we add them all up. Again, be methodical. But this one's a nail board, so you have to actually do the outer ones. Do all that carefully and you should get 15. And last couple problems, well, last 4 problems. Do a little reduction here. And we don't know, but we can pull out 16 and 3. So the 3's cancel n here. And that would say n root of 16 equals 2, and n would have to be 4. Tricky problem. This is what I call a numbers, concepts, and properties problem. It's just really challenging. I got nothing for you except for throw numbers in for m and n. They're consecutive integers, 1 and 2, 5 and 6, that sort of thing. And you'll get to this point that it has to be odd. Edges of a cube, and this actually turns out to be a handy skill on the ACT, is drawing a cube. 3 inches long. 3 times 3 is 9, and there's 6 surface area faces, so you should get 54 cubic units. This one is distance equals rate times time, but you have to do some converting. 186,000 miles per second times 3,600 seconds in an hour, seconds cancel, times 2 hours. Hours cancel. Multiply all that up, you will get 1.34 times 10 to the 9th. It's a lot of math. Good luck, and happy mathing.